kind of decided on what I was going to do. Now we're just going to put a small layer. I decided on a square corner, 5-inch wide trim. I'm okay with screws in the trim. I'm not going to staple it on. Alright, that one goes up. Oh, here's my bottom one. Just about put the wrong one in the glue. You know, I think that is in there. So those of you that like this kind of stuff here off grid, and of course I did my own milling. All this stuff I milled on my mill. If you haven't seen those videos, jump on back and have a look there. But there's some other people. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube, of course. I learn lots from others, and I try to share some tips with others. And a couple that I've been watching pretty regular, you know, old gentleman in the East Coast there. It's called East Coast Cabin Fever. He's got himself a sawmill going, and he does some little roofing jobs and building sheds and all kinds of stuff. And he's got a new sawmill set up, and he's working with that. So, you know, jump on over and check him out there. Had quite a few projects and some painting and siding and stuff. And the other one I've been watching quite a bit there, they're getting started with their homestead, and that's Tom and Tammy Off-Grid Homestead. Well, Tom and Tammy's Off-Grid Homestead, originally they're out with a piece of land, and they're carving it out and doing some milling. He's got himself a woodlands mill, and he's doing some sawing there, making his own beams and stuff. And just trying to get, you know, nice 8x8s, and trying to utilize each log the best way you can, so you can, you know, either put them together, use them for a good foundation. But, you know, you guys go on back and check them out. And yeah, if you haven't seen, you know, back into my fishing videos and road trip videos and stuff last year and the year before through the summer, I got some videos up, some road trips in Northwest Territories, and last summer some road trips in Yukon and stuff like that. So you guys jump on back, check it out, and you know, there's a little something there for everyone. I'm just always puttering around, and this summer was supposed to be just give her hard on my projects here and get some of this caught up, and then this happened. And you know, you make one mistake, you pay for it for a long time. So it's coming back slowly, but we've got some healing to do. So I'm just going to putter away with the siding here. I'm ready to trim out the other window. Got some siding on over there. And just, well, it takes time when you got to cut around the windows and all that stuff to get started. And then I pretty much have a straight run. I just have to drop down around that propane line there. And it won't take long, a few more boards, and this side will be done. We'll get over to the other side and around the other side of the porch here and work on that side a little bit. Try and get that done. So I hope you enjoy a little of this and follow along the way. If you got any questions or comments, you know, throw them in there, and I'll do my best to answer. I try to get through and check every video depending on what's going on. Try and check out all the messages, questions people have. It's just sometimes I don't get to them for a couple of days. I get busy with life. It doesn't slow down, so I'll catch you all a little bit later. Oh yeah, I think it looks okay once we get some color on it. I was going to leave the boards stick past, and then I thought I just trim it out this way, and you know, it's a cabin, it's a house, whatever. I could have cut 45-degree angles. You know, there's lots of ways of doing it, but I think it looks good. I got a little bead of silicone all the way around the edge, and then this edge here, if there's going to be any water lay, that's where it's going to lay. So I just silicone that all up till I don't have the little tin flange or anything to go in there. Silicone works. So, let's go look at the garden. Oh, potatoes. They have really spread out. Well, let's see if there's anything under the hills. Let's just pull a potato. Oh. Let's just that out of the way. That out of the way. Let's see what we have here. Oh, lots of roots. Pretty big tops. Wow, look at that. We have there's a couple. Hoping that they would do good, but pretty dry year, so let's see what we have in here. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. There's roots going way over there. Let's see if we can get a fire going here. This stuff is dried. It should take off. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good fire starter. A little birch in there. As we are finally allowed to have fires in fire pits. Not out in the back country. They've lifted some fire bans, but we can still have a fire up there. So we're going to get smoky. Let's see what we're going to put on it. So does anyone know why there's a deficiency in the soil? I've got some spots in my garden where my potatoes will get scabby. Now either it needs something, I mean it's pretty new soil, I mean it's only 10 years, and I know some years if it's too wet, sometimes it'll do that, but we never were too wet, so not sure why we're getting scabs on some of the potatoes. Well, I'll use some of that. I just like it to be nice long chunks. Up there. We're gonna get some butter mixed up there. Margarine. My butter's frozen. I prefer butter when I do this, but oh, I get 3 or 4 tablespoons full. It's all good. It's all good. Now I'm going to try one spice here that I have not tried before. I have to be pretty careful with spices, but my daughter uses it all the time, and it's called Homestead blend. So we're going to just fix it up. Hopefully I didn't put too much. My stomach will tell me. Oh, put that on there. Yeah, she is pretty warm. Ginger thinks it's going to be supper time. She thinks we're camping. Fire's pretty warm yet, but here's to beautiful weather, and it'll be a nice meal. You guys are just joining me. Oh yes, you get scratched for sure. I'd like to thank all you guys, girls, everyone that just loves the outdoors and loves watching people build, camp, cook. This is just, I mean, it's really nice to just learn from other people, different recipes, different ways people do things. So I really enjoy watching YouTube, all the different channels I watch, and when I have time, I've got so much stuff on the go. Don't back up by the fire. You're too close. Don't back up by the fire. Come on, sit down. Yeah, you're too close. You're gonna burn your tail. Yeah, good girl. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's just really nice to just learn different techniques, different things that people do, and really, you know, I do a lot of building right now. I want to try and get away. If you're watching this, maybe I'm already gone because I'm kind of got something up my sleeve, and I'm trying to take it easy and give this time to heal. But I have lots to do, and it's not going to heal in the next month or two. It's going to take a good time. So we just have to keep puttering away, doing stuff, and share what I can. And you know, you guys enjoy a steak meal. Well, that's kind of what's coming up. So, but we are going to get out camping pretty soon too. Here, to catch up with some of these things, and big job getting the dirt all around the cabin, and now I can work at it by myself. So it's pretty helpful when the kids come by for a little bit. But we have some fire bans are lifted. We can't have fires out in the back country yet, but we can in a proper fire pit. I have like 9 5-gallon pails full of water sitting here, just in case, you know, happens to get windy. Well, I can just put it out so that, you know, no chance of it getting away. But just nice to be able to get back to cooking outside on a fire. I mean, I really enjoy my food on the fire, but we've had such hot weather, it's just been crazy. This fire's a little hot. I might have to slide that. Back for a little bit. Let's get a nice steak on that fire. That fire is low enough, it should cook really nice. A little hole in my tin foil, so it's been a little steam there. So, you guys, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. You know, you've helped me get where I am. And all those new that are watching, you know, if you enjoy this kind of stuff and fishing and building, that's what my channel is all about. It's just a little bit of my life. So, you know, jump on in there and subscribe, and don't forget the thumbs up if you enjoy the video. And I have a couple of videos a week that come out, so I might be building this week, I might be fishing next week, it just depends. So there's not a lot of fishing right close by, so I only go out 2 or 3 times a year unless I get away on a road trip. And I was last year and the year before. I've had some road trips. Go back through the videos, some really good fishing, some trout fishing a couple of years ago, some good pike fishing last year, again this year, humongous pike. And so I'm hoping to take off here again before too long. Yeah, just trying to get some of this siding on the cabin. And so, you know, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And it helps the algorithm, you know, just helps the channel grow. And I know in the past some of you have asked about, you know, buy me a coffee and that kind of stuff. And I never set the site up that way. I still been a little, you know, not sure, but I'm probably going to put my address and stuff up. And if you guys like to help out, I mean, it all very much appreciated. It just helps me get through some of the projects that I'm doing and that kind of stuff. So going back through my videos, I've explained a little about my injuries and stuff that I've had in the past, and of course the new ones that happened not so long ago. Things just happen, life happens, and accidents happen, you know, and we have to try to be prepared. And you know, you're never really prepared for an accident or anything like that, because when it happens, it's always the wrong time. You're busy, you're doing whatever, and you know, it just accidents shouldn't happen. We take our time, we don't get in a hurry. I mean, that's just stop and think about things. You know, I've done it in the past and done it safely for many years, and one boo-boo, and if you go back through the videos, you'll see why. I'm wearing partial bandage now, not all of it. It's actually coming along pretty good, except for the one finger. So doctors just say it's going to take time to heal, and so it may be a few months, it may be a year. You know, they're just hoping as long as I don't get infection, they're going to leave it there and let it do its thing. So, but I can still putz away and do what I can. I've learned to use the side of my hand a lot, and just, you know, you have to be careful. But we're going to continue on building, and so we hope you enjoy this stuff and a little progress along the way. So. Oh boy, I got a hole in this. Ouch, ouch, ouch. See how, ouch, see how burnt they are? Oh. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. It's hot. Oh, that fish tipped over. Mmm. Mmm. Wow, guys. That turned out so good. Lots of green onions. Got a bone over here for ginger, but it's a little too hot. When she walked up and looked at it, I said, no, it's hot. Look. And she knows it's there, but she knows she's going to get a little steak and potatoes too. So she thinks we're camping. couple more screws. Well, this side done for now. Gotta do some framing here before I finish the rest there. Yeah, took the bow out. There was a little bow in it, not bad. Well, I think that don't look too bad. Got the frames in, window frame. Well, I'm gonna put stain on it, and then I'm gonna stain the window frames a different color, and maybe the battens as well. We'll see. I'm gonna some battens cut on the mill, but we're gonna move around. I got this side. I got a little bit of finishing to do right here, and then I'm gonna move in there, and I'm gonna work that out to the back end. So that shouldn't take too long. Now I'm going to rip that one. It'll be a little longer. So a piece of one.